Hey guys, before we get started on the review, I want to give a quick shout out to the sponsor of this video, Keeps. Now, did you know that 2 out of 3 guys will experience some form of male pattern baldness by the time they're 35? The best way to prevent the hair loss is to do something about it while you still have the hair left. This is where Keeps comes in because it's one of only 2 FDA-approved drugs out there that actually prevents the hair loss. You may have tried them before, but never at this price. Now, the best thing about Keeps is you can get the treatment delivered right to your home. You used to have to go to the doctor for those awkward doctor visits. Not anymore. Keeps will actually send you a 3-month supply directly to your home so you never have to visit that awkward doctor's office again. Now, I've been using this stuff since March of 2020, and I'm really happy with the results. The receding hairline that I was experiencing and the thinning of the crown that you guys pointed out in the comments below, well, my hair has basically come back after about 6 months, and I'm really happy with my individual results. Now, prevention is the key, and Keeps treatments can take about 4 to 6 months before you start seeing the results. The sooner you start using Keeps, the more hair you'll save. So if you're ready to take action and prevent even more hair loss, be sure to go to keeps.com/redline, where you'll save 50% off of your first order. That's keeps.com/redline. But with all that said, let's get back to the video. So now that the embargo for driving impressions have lifted, we can finally talk about how the 2022 Volkswagen Golf R drives. Now keep in mind, I am driving German spec models. These are European spec models. And basically the only difference is between the US cars and this is the fact that we most likely will not get the sport exhaust in this car. And that's because the sport exhaust is simply just too expensive. VW says it costs 3,800 euros in Europe, which would translate to about $5,000 here in America. So hopefully VW finds a way to make this sport exhaust available because, as you guys saw in the previous video, it sounds good. You're gonna hear more of that sport exhaust as you go out through this video. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to talk about how this drives in a sense of on the real world because I'm not allowed to take this car outside the facility. So we're here at the Smithers Weather Test Facility in Northern Michigan. We're going to be driving this car on a couple of ice tracks that they set up. There's going to be a skid pad and an autocross course. I'll take the cars out and see what the handling is like because VW says the Mark 8 generation is completely different. It's just been tuned, or the whole car has been tuned with the help of Tanner Foust. If you guys remember, he's one of the previous hosts for Top Gear USA. So he kind of had his hand on this car, and you really can tell that the car definitely feels a lot more eager. And I actually have it in drift mode now, which turns off the stability control. And the fact that you can do this in an all-wheel drive car is pretty impressive.
If we stop up here at the stop sign, you should try a lunch.
Yeah.
Here, I don't know if I would.
I'll just do a quick little floor.
Aww.
I forgot that I was in manual mode there and it was cutting the power. Let me turn off the heated seat because God, this is hot.
Total lunch here.
This is my first time actually driving the Golf R, so I'm trying to get kind of familiar and acquainted with the car. It actually stays in manual mode when you have it in manual mode, which surprised me. Oh! That feels really good. This is their 7-speed dual clutch transmission, remember. Oh, that sound, that's really good. I cannot wait to drive the US version of this car, but that sport exhaust with the crackles and pops. Please, I'm praying to the Volkswagen gods, please bring that sport exhaust here to America. Now, of course, the cars are equipped with winter tires, which is appropriate considering the conditions. But anyways, we're gonna get out on the track. We're gonna see how this thing performs out in the slalom on an autocross course. But I'm excited. The Golf R has always been one of my favorites, and it's nice to see VW really giving this car the kind of handling sound that really befits the R badge on the back.
I seem to notice that there's not a blue ID.4 in this group anymore.
I know, where'd it go?
I wonder what happened.
God, that heat is hot.
I know. Okay, well, how is it synced right now? 70 on both? Don't
Yeah.
If you want to stop all the way.
Yeah. It's hot. Uh-oh. The ID.4 got stuck. Oh no. Oh no, he got stuck.
It's fine, he's got it. I want to back up and give him some.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay, he's free.
Oh, God. We have all-wheel drive, though.
And I did get the ID.4 stuck once out here. So as you can see, the ID.4 is out here on the slalom course. The snow track itself is definitely starting to get torn up. The Golf Rs are definitely going to town on this ice track. And I did have a little problem getting the ID.4 stuck. It wasn't necessarily my fault. Remember, these are rear drive cars, but Tanner Foust had to actually help me get out of the vehicle. As you can see, my videographer is going to go through the slalom really quick. And let's go take a look and see how this car looks out there. So I'm here in northern Michigan at the Smithers Weather Test Facility, and we're out here with, of course, the 2022 Volkswagen Golf R, but I'm also in the 2021 ID.4. And Volkswagen has basically addressed the one question I had in my first video, and that's how do I turn off the traction control? Well, now you have that option, and they basically gave us this big area here, and they called it Hoon Universe, so we can just kind of slide around, because now I can finally turn off the traction control. Now, of course, I'm going to be doing doing this in the Golf R mostly, but the fact that you can do this in the rear drive ID.4 is pretty cool. So stay tuned for all that.
Good job, Sophian. You're just digging a rut.
Yeah.
What do you have to say for yourself?
Hey, I guess it's not my fault. There's a lot of snow.
It's not your fault.
There's a lot of snow. If this was the all-wheel drive one, we'd be good. As you can see, the track gets pretty torn up. It's raining right now. It's around 46 degrees outside, so the snow is melting. And it's kind of creating an off-road course for these vehicles. But this is a really great test for the Volkswagen Golf R's all-wheel drive system, which has true torque vectoring now, and a special Nürburgring mode.
No, that's not what it's called, remember? Special mode.
Special mode. Oh my God, this is like, no wonder they call it Hoon Universe.
Do a couple runs towards me,
Okay.
but also don't
hit you.
murder me.
Yes. Where are you gonna stand?
I'll move around you, but
Okay.
just, I'll try and stay down here, so do a couple loops around, and then I'll go towards the center.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna try not to hit my videographer. Floor to the floor. Oh yes, come on. The fact that I can do this so easily, and because the car has batteries lining the floor, it doesn't feel like it's gonna tip over at all. It's got very sharp steering.
What?
I'm gonna go get a vest for you.
Oh, they want me to have a vest? Oh, okay, I got you. I guess I do kind of blend in. Whoops.
Here you go, cone worker. This is to keep Rob from getting hit while we're out here, because he kind of blends in with the with the white.
Come on. Is this on? Good enough, right?
Yeah, that's fine.
There, now you can see me so you don't murder me. Come on, I'm not that fat. I don't think this is on right, but whatever.
It's fine, I can see the bright light. Oh yeah, gotta love rear wheel drive. Why won't the window close? This surface is interesting because it's starting to rain here, and you really can tell the snow is not. It's starting to dig its way in. We got Pirelli winter tires on this thing, but really this just gets me excited to drive the all-wheel drive version of this car. Okay. All right, you want to try? I think I got enough. I got enough footage.
Huh? Don't hit me.
Right?
You'll notice that the snow is definitely starting to get, when you like mess up the soft area, it's starting to get a little stuck.
Yeah, I saw that. All right, I'll see if I can get a couple more high-speed drifts. Let's go up that way a little more.
Joe, you can send them.
Come on! Oh, go! Is it open? I couldn't tell.
Yeah, that was the time.
Okay, they want us back over there?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, what was next for us?
I think we have to go to the Golf. Golf, I think. So one of the cool things about the new Golf R is the fact that it has a drift mode built in. Now, I actually had the opportunity to put this out, or they actually set up a course where I'm on dry pavement, although it's not really dry, there's no snow, but it's just wet pavement. So you go to the mode here, and I can see, I already have it in drift mode here. This puts the stability control in a special setting, and you can see the torque vectoring. I'm gonna leave the transmission, I guess, in sport, and let's go ahead and give this a try.
Kate says you can actually get up to second or third gear, remember? I don't know. I guess not.
Oh my gosh, okay.
Place your foot down. Maybe not.
Okay. I'm not an expert when it comes to drifting. Oh gosh, okay.
There you go.
There we go. Come on, hold the drift. Okay. Now, this mode is supposed to hold the drift for you with the stability control, but the turning of this car is really sharp. Oh, come on.
Are you keeping your foot down?
Now my foot is to the floor right now. Oh, all right, let me try a different mode here. Let's take it out of drift mode. Let's try it with the stability control off. Oh, come on, I still feel like it's cutting power.
Traction control is killing you.
It is?
I don't think you turned it off.
Okay, hold on. Try it one more time. It's different. Oh, that's right. Vehicle swipe brakes. There we go. Activated. Off.
Boom.
All right, now we turned off the nannies. Try that one more time.
The windows are all fogged up.
All right, hold on. Windows are fogged up. All right, let's try this one more time. Because I can't see, and that's probably important. All right, there we go. I can feel it letting go a little bit more.
James, go to channel 2,
There you go. Visit alert. There you go.
Okay, wow, this is like... The steering on this car is very, very fast. Oh gosh, okay. Oh wow, okay. Wow, that was fun.
I need a different Uber driver, please.
It's been a while since I've done that, but starting to get the hang of it.
Well, I need to get. I mean, I'd love to, but how long do we have?
Here, you go ahead.
You want to try and get some?
I'll get some footage.
Okay, he's gonna. Yeah, it's raining, but.
No.
Which mode do you have it in right now?
It's in everything off.
Okay. All right. I'll give it a shot. You can try and get some footage for me.
inside of the circle. There you go.
How was it? More fun than your Type R?
Nope. Sometimes.
So now we have left the dry area or the wet area and we're back out on the snow skid pad. That was a lot of fun. However, this is definitely going to test out the stability control and the overall just chassis of this car a little bit more. I'm gonna actually, I'll have it in sport mode, and we turned off the traction control there. So VW allows you to basically custom tailor the traction control individually of the drive mode. So we have it, we'll turn off everything right now. And there's a lot of warning lights in this car because it's an early build. This is a German spec car, but anyways, let's try to get a feel for this car out on these icy conditions.
I feel like it's going to be the least molested at the other end, but you can get it, you know, we got it for.
Oh my gosh.
Do we have all of that?
I think we do actually.
Yeah, screw it. It's almost untouched. Maybe not.
Okay, so now there's this untouched area here. Oh shit. Alright, so I'm gonna actually change the drive mode because
Don't get stuck.
don't get stuck, right? So let's change the drive mode here. I want to try it out in a different mode. We'll go to race.
Sorry, what was that?
We'll go to drift. Activate drift. Alright, and we'll leave the transmission in just its sport setting.
I think it went back to
It's cutting. Let's cut the
Yep, it went,
sport.
yep.
Turn off everything.
So I guess in this one, when you change modes, it does good.
Yes.
There you go. Limiter what?
This thing literally holds it at the limiter. That is awesome. Oh my god, that is hilarious. Alright, I'm gonna try to go to the under end of the track here because I'm trying to find some fresh snow.
There you go.
Here we go. Come on, turn. Yes. Oh. It still feels, it's not cutting the power, but it's not drifting as easily as the ID.4 did.
I wonder if this drift mode is designed for asphalt drifting and is getting confused by the mew of the snow.
It might be, so let's try. Mother of God. Let's try to get it. Alright.
Of all of these things, your phone's not charging.
Alright, let's try a different mode here.
Before we break the car.
We'll go just to regular, or we'll go to individual, and then we'll turn off everything again. It's an off, okay, and go to vehicle.
It's an
And
active.
also maybe second gear, manual second gear.
Oh, okay. Try some manual second gear, okay. Was that Tanner talking to me?
I think so.
Okay.
You're in for it, Miko.
Alright.
I don't know where he is.
I don't know. God.
Try and keep it outside.
Okay.
There you got untouched down there,
Okay, okay.
and then bring it around back. Okay, or that.
I just want to turn it. Oh yes, yes, come on.
Things I never want to hear Sophion say.
Yay! Come on! Donuts! Oh. Drift mode. Finally, it's a Golf R with the R stands for racing. Come on, here we go. Come on. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Someone's having fun. Did it break?
It said all-wheel drive system unavailable.
What?
Maybe it's overheated.
All four were spinning. The back's, the rear differential must be overheated.
Yeah, it must be overheated.
Oops.
Oh no, we're gonna get stuck out here. We're gonna get stuck because the all-wheel drive's not working. Oh God, I should probably go back.
You're still rolling. You should talk about that.
So, we may have had a little too much fun out here because the all-wheel drive system stopped working on the Golf R. It's an early pre-production model, and I'm guessing we probably just overheated the rear diff, so can't blame the car.
Hopefully we can make it back to the... Yes.
Hey, Tanner, do you copy? Yeah, go ahead. Can you switch the channel too?
So I think we overheated the rear differential, so we're gonna come off because it's only front wheel drive right now.
No worries. Yeah,
Yeah, we're just gonna. Yeah, we'll bring it over. How much longer do we have on this cycle?
Only a couple minutes.
Okay, yeah, so. All right. Oh well.
So for those of you who are considering a 2022 Golf R or ID.4, you'll be happy to know that VW really has pulled out all the stops when it comes to... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. Try. Yeah. So for those of you who are considering a brand new 2022 Golf R or ID.4, you'll be happy to know that VW has really took their time when it comes to completely redesigning the Golf R based on the 8th generation model, including the ID.4. Now, spending the day driving these two cars out on this ice course here in the rain is definitely something that I wanted to check off of my bucket list. And I'm pretty happy to say that the Golf R and the ID.4 didn't disappoint me. Now, I do want to make a couple of clarifications. The all-wheel drive ID.4 is coming later on this summer, but the traction control off feature on this vehicle here is not coming to America. I was able to confirm that with Volkswagen. You will be able to shut off the traction control in Europe. However, lawyers and regulations, VW has decided not to make the traction control off switch available on the ID.4, which is kind of a disappointment. So hopefully VW can make those adjustments. But the Golf R here, this is the real reason why I flew out here to Michigan to drive this car. I'm really impressed with the Golf R. I cannot wait to drive this car out on North American roads with the US spec car, because as I mentioned earlier, this is a German spec car. It comes basically, or the US version is basically going to look like this. It'll have 19-inch wheels, it'll have the quad exhaust, it'll have the 315 horsepower turbocharged engine, it'll have that torque vectoring all-wheel drive with those really nice seats. What isn't coming to America, which hasn't been confirmed yet, are the sport exhaust system, which the reason being is because it's very expensive. So hopefully VW will add that, because I like the way this sounds. It has really quick direct steering. It has a really amazing chassis, amazing all-wheel drive system. This car now kind of rivals the sound that you used to get from the old Ford Focus RS and the current Hyundai Veloster N. It's not quite as loud, but it also is loud in a kind of German way because it's not super obnoxious. But really the big question, of course, is going to be the price, because when this new Golf R goes on sale in the third quarter of this year, Volkswagen hasn't announced pricing yet, but the old Golf R, the 2019 model, started at around $40,000. It went up to around $45,000 fully loaded. I expect this car to start roughly the same, if not more, and probably get closer to $50,000, which is a lot of money. But I do think that VW has finally turned the Golf R into a true performance vehicle that is very much worthy of the R badge. But with all that said, I hope you guys have enjoyed my full overview, driving impressions, of course, on the 2022 Golf R and the 2021 ID.4 here in these winter conditions. If you're also looking to see the latest cars I'm testing, be sure to follow me on Instagram at Redline_reviews. Like us on Facebook, and as always, guys, please keep subscribing to the Redline Reviews YouTube channel for all the latest reviews. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you all in the next video.